welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Carlos Rodon. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Out towards left. One up. Calls it in, and there's one away. Hunter Goodman steps in for the Royals. Goodman, 25 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today starting in left field. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is really impressive for me. I mean, to go from being a catcher going out to the outfield where you've got to be ready to move to your left, right, front, and back at a moment's notice. So good luck to him today.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Robbie Ray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the lefty kicks, delivers.
That's out.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering misses down and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Outside,
that
that's the ball.
misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball out towards left field. It's empty. Here's Matt Olson.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Olson off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Stays alive.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. Goodman puts it away, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And misses inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. To third. To first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Gary Sanchez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel.
Runner on the go. They pitch out.
1 strike.
Throw, save. Up the middle, Estrada. Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Walker steps in for the Royals.
Walker.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Runner stays put at third. No score here in the second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's the Braves DH, Josh Naylor. Ray back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a strike. Just missed.
Really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that is out of play. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and there's 2 away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball there. In the dirt. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 out. Space is empty. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the third inning. Willy Adames stands in.
Willy Adames.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Brett Wisely.
And the slider just misses. to the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. Fly to left his first time. And ball 1. Top of the third, no score. That one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strikes. Ball 2.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That was pretty nasty. And now Eli White. Now he steps off to reset. And a foul ball. And he chases that one below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Now a screamer into the outfield. They got it for out number 2. And next for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Goodman. Fought off foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Harris makes the grab. And there's one away. And here is Devers, 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And Devers hits that one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
He was all over that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Swinging a miss at a slider.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled hard the other way.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball. That's inside.
Got him swinging. And the batter now, Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Olson.
Right side. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
The left fielder, number
Here's
20,
Marcell Ozuna. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Ozuna, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To Walker, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Gary Sanchez. Rodon back to work. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now it's Christian Walker. Caught looking his first time up.
After these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's down and away.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Out to short, De La Cruz. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olson drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away. Now in for the Braves, Jonah Heim.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And here is Michael Harris II. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one pulled foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he grounds one to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one is in for a strike. Line drive. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Hunter Goodman.
Now batting, left fielder Hunter Goodman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw on to Olsen. Royals set down in order. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Thairo Estrada. Slider right there.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Owen Chu now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Eli White. He's 0 for 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound. Not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one the other way. That's a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Elly De La Cruz. And there's a hit. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ozuna. Now pitching for the Royals, number 71, John Reed-Foley.
And that's outside. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Josh Naylor, the next to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Pitching change here, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You connect, and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong, and that one inside, and it hit him.
The batter,
Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Pinch hitting for the Royals, number 18, Blake Sabol.
The other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run in. Here comes another. He's in there. And it's now a 2-run game.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that
Ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. Next pitch is outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now pitching for
Cosgrove in his 2nd season,
number
28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Out to short, Adames. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Thairo Estrada, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. New pitcher for the Braves, number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
on and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Into center. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Eli White.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 58, Lucas Gilbreath.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is outside. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There goes the runner. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carroll ranges back. That'll make it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now it's even up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Olsen now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one.
Ozuna. Now pitching for the Royals, number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Zach McKinstry. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Rafael Devers. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. In the air, left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here comes Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The new pitcher in the game, Lucas Sims. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Brings it in. And there's two away. Last chance for the Royals. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals.
Crow Armstrong.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one fouled off. The Royals down to their final strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Olsen under it. Ball game. Rodon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.